State-of-the-art technology, incredible staff, huge cost savings, beautiful atmosphere. The Diagnostic and Imaging Center at Tower Point. We have the world's #1 ranked MRI scanner, and we also offer CT scan, X-ray, ultrasound, nuclear medicine, and much more. The Diagnostic and Imaging Center is the most affordable in the area. We offer same-day or next-day appointments and fast and efficient test results. The Diagnostic and Imaging Center at Tower Point in Greenwood.
Anytime there's a video on Greenwood Today, you know I'm going to be here. My name is Johnathan Graves, and I'm here working with Greenwood Today. I'm not doing the sports today. This is a more serious issue. We're going to talk a little bit about the news side of things here. I'm here with Miss Glynda Ramsey, and she's here to talk about her book, Shattered Lives. It's coming out in the end of the summer, and she's just here kind of giving us a preview of what might be going on in the book, try to get a little bit of interest for you viewers out there. Ms. Ramsey, how are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
It's nice to have you here, and I just want to start off by getting a little bit of background information, letting the viewers out there know a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm from McCormick, South Carolina, in a little suburb from Plum Branch, and I work with probate court in McCormick, getting ready to retire soon, I hope. And I'm just a grandmother and a mom. That's all.
Well, I think to drum up a little bit of interest for your book, Shattered Lives. I know you've let some of us here at Greenwood Today take a look at it. And I just want to let the viewers know that this is going to be a very serious book about some of your experiences with your grandson, I believe.
That's correct.
And could you please tell us a little bit about what some of the content is going to be in the book?
Back in 2008, Drew was involved in an accident. Terrible, terrible accident. And the name of the book says it all, Shattered Lives. And this book is about the accident. It's graphic. It describes the accident. And it describes the struggles we went through and the courage that Drew has shown throughout this entire thing.
Ms. Ramsey, could you talk to me about a little bit, I've read some of the book and you let me read some of the summary of it. Mm-hmm. And could you tell me, I think the main theme of the book is, or the main question we could ask from the book is, why do good things happen to good people? Would you agree with that?
Why do good things
Or why do
happen?
bad things happen to good people?
I've kind of addressed that a little in the book, and why, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. But bad things do happen to good people
Right.
for no reason.
Right.
And that was one of the purposes of writing this book. I started this book last June, and in fact it was Drew's offhanded comment that got me to thinking about it. We were sitting outside one night, one summer, and just talking about the accident and how it had changed our lives so drastically. And he said, "Nan, you ought to write a book." And that night I started the book, and didn't know where it would go, didn't know if I would finish the book, didn't know if I would even consider publishing the book. But that's how it got started. It's just a story I think needs to be told.
Before writing this, had you ever done any writing previously to this?
No. Mm-mm. And this will be the last book I'll ever write also.
The first and last.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about, I think the viewers out there would like to know why Drew was actually in the Marines. Am I correct?
That's all Drew ever wanted.
Okay.
He never wanted to be anything but a United States Marine. He ate it, he lived it, he slept it. And he joined the Marine Corps, and he completed his training at Paris Island, and then he was sent to Camp Lejeune for additional training. And while at Lejeune, he received an injury to his knee, and he was home at the time of this accident getting the knee repaired when this accident happened. The Marine Corps has extensive training. I don't know how to describe it. It's extensive training.
Mm-hmm.
And when this accident occurred that night, I believe there were two things that saved his life. And that was the good Lord above and the training he had received at the hands of the United States Marine Corps.
During this the time of the accident, afterwards, we're talking after the accident here. Who was he leaning on during this time?
I'd like to think he was leaning on us. No. Drew is actually the one that got us through this. He is a remarkably strong young man. And where I would like to say, and we were there for him, but had it not been for his strength, his determination, his courage, I'm not sure any of us would have come out of this hole.
The title for the book, Shattered Lives, that just come off the top of your head. I know back when I've done some writing in the past, when I first started out, thinking about writing, I wanted to become an author. The title would be sometimes the hardest part of, actually completing the book would be coming up with that title. Did that just kind of come off the top of the head, or?
No, no. This book says it all. The name of the book says it all, Shattered Lives, because there were 4 lives that were irreversibly changed. We'll never be the same people we were before. And yeah, it shattered us. It absolutely devastated us when this thing happened. But as you read the book, you will see how things progressed and got better.
I know you were telling me when you first came in that the book's actually going to have 51 chapters in it, but the chapters you were saying it's short. It's not like a War and Peace novel.
No, sir. This is not Gone with the Wind. This is not War and Peace. It'll be a small book. This is one story, but it's an important story and one I won't tell. I'm just hoping if there's one person, just one person, that can read this book and it will help them gain strength from whatever's going on in their lives. That's what I want. That's what I want this book to be.
You mentioned his fiancée, Amanda. I don't think we've mentioned that on the video yet. Just talk to me a little bit about their connection right there.
Oh my goodness. Amanda is a beautiful, wonderful young woman. And she was only 18 when this accident occurred. And she and Drew had their future mapped out. I mean, they had it mapped out, Johnathan. And this just threw a monkey wrench into all their plans. This 18-year-old girl has been remarkable. Drew has been remarkable. And as a couple, I can't think of a word to describe them. They are fantastic.
And I'm hoping that the viewers can look forward to reading about their relationship in the book.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's
yes,
in there.
All right. Well, I'm also going to ask you if they want to get in contact with you. I think you're saying you're taking advance orders, so the viewers, in that case, they can't be looking for this on the shelves.
No.
Am I right?
No. I'm taking advanced orders only for the book. There'll be a limited edition, and there will not be a reprint. I don't know if I can say this or not, but I feel like I've been pregnant with this book since last June, and I'm fixing to give birth to it, and I'm putting it together.
All right, and before we close, in conclusion, if I was a viewer out there, give me just one thing in the book that is going to make me, you can actually say it's going to make me want to read it.
There is a chapter in there that I personally call Drew's story.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if you read that one chapter alone, it says what I'm trying to convey. It will pretty much tell you the purpose behind this book.
Well, Ms. Ramsey, I appreciate you coming out to our studio today here at Greenwood today. And like I said, her book, Shattered Lives, is going to be coming out at the end of the summer. So start making those orders right now, the advance orders. I'm sure everybody wants to know what that tragic accident was, how it affected Drew, her grandson, and also the relationship with Drew and his fiancée Amanda. I'm sure people want to know about that. So I'm sure those orders are going to start, people are going to start calling that number you gave us anytime soon. Well, that's it for here from Greenwood today. This has been the news side of things here for me, Johnathan Graves. Once again, I thank Ms. Ramsey for coming out to the studio today. My name is Johnathan Graves, and I'm out.